Hey, hey. RTG, what's up, buddy? How's it going today, mean? Alright. We just need to add the playlist and the tags, and we should be good. Add English to that. Civil, what's up, buddy? Luis, yo, yo, yo. What's going on, brothers? How y'all doing today? The Reyna looks insane, and he's non-rare silver, which is crazy. So we'll go over what that means while we open packs. Lloyd, what's going on, man? Is he extinct on the market for his normal card? Wait, I thought he had a base non-rare silver. Or am I thinking of someone else? I thought he had a non-rare center mid card. Udai, what's up, buddy? If you're trying to see the tips I've been doing recently, man, ! trading in chat. You can see all the tips I've been working on, but no, dude. I want nothing more in the world than to pack this guy. This will be my mission. I had 15 OK packs. I got quite a few now. We have a couple of 100Ks. We have a couple of 45Ks. And we have a couple of 50K packs. Then a bunch of silvers and some tradable, just random kind of gold packs. And with the amount of coins we're currently sitting on, we are going to be super in the profit. So we've been doing the League MX, League SBC the past couple days like non-stop. And a lot of you have been asking if we're doing it for profit. We've basically made a majority of our coins back. Once we sell on our remaining items, we're going to be about break even. And we have about, I would say, 65 tradable packs. So this is going to be cool. We'll start the pack opening here in a second, guys. If you're enjoying the stream, feel free to smack the like button. We'll start this at 10 likes. We're going to wait for people to funnel in. I don't want to get too far into it yet. Des looks insane. Reyna looks insane. I would be fine with either one. And this Bruno looks insane too. Do you guys know which Bruno you're going to do? I think I'm leaning towards the CDM version. Nice, Tommy. What should I do with 60K? You can do whatever you want, man. Does it show you the two options here? Yeah, it does. His image looks cooler in the first one. But 100%, the CDM one looks insane. Yeah, we'll put this as, we'll make a CDM card for this, and what we can do is we can put him with a link to Neymar, and then we can put Kaká and we can take Conte out of the team, and we can put this guy in basically, and see how that goes. I don't believe we got repeatable SBCs yet. I'm guessing we're going to get them later in the week. We might be doing the Rooney now. We'll see. I kind of want to go crazy on SBCs, dudes. We have 9 days for Bruno. I might do this Bruno card. We might go insane. We'll kind of have to see what happens here. XD, how's it going? Welcome. Is he worth it? Is which one worth it? We just went over like 5 different players. You got Bruno. He's amazing. Nice. So this is causing gold cards to go up on the market. I kind of want to do gold pack method for a second to see what cards are currently sitting at. So let's open a couple gold packs before we get started on our actual pack opening. Can we see the team, sir? Yes. If you guys haven't been here in a while, don't freak out, all right? This is our first owner squad. Would love to add an American to the bench. You did gold pack method. It didn't work. Our price is going down for golds, or... It's changed a lot. Yeah, man. We've kind of been going crazy. I kind of want to try Yassine in goal. We might try him out at some point. No Thiago anymore? He's on the bench. I mean, when you pack prime... when you pack a prime center back icon, it's kind of hard to leave Thiago on the team. No point in Ribery? Yeah, no point in Ribery. And we got Marquinhos. So, literally until Thiago Silva gets some sort of upgraded card, like a team of the season or something, unless we're playing for fun, he's not really going to have a spot in the team. We can put him in there to start and I guess sub him off, but... By the way, do you like our team name? 1 out of 10, what do you think of our team name? Now that we got the baby in our squad. The cutie patootie. But yo, dudes, we'll start the pack opening at 10 likes. So if you guys are enjoying the stream, feel free to smack that like button. Really do appreciate it. Solid 8 out of 10. Who out of all these players are you guys looking to pack the most? So, this is a cool concept too, if you guys didn't see. So, future stars can fulfill their potential in a variety of ways. To celebrate this, Giovanni Reyna, Reece James, and Diego Dalot will have 2 future star players items released during the future stars. The first versions are available with the Team 1 until February 12th. Their second versions will be available as part of Team 2 starting February 12th when they join 11 new future star items. So, in terms of the amount of silver players we get, there's only one silver player this round, which is Reyna, but you'll be able to pack him this week, and you'll be able to pack him next week for the new promo. Good thing is, we're probably going to see way more silvers in the next round. There's obviously going to be quite a few golds, but if you see the golds, majority of the ones that are gold are non-rare golds. So, 3-player upgrade packs, at the end of League SBCs, any of those packs are going to be great ways to try to pack these guys. It's going to be a fun 2 weeks, in my opinion. Excited to see what we can get. In reality, I would hope to get Reyna, but I'd be fine with anyone. I don't think anyone really makes my team for the most part, but I'd love to play them on the bench. Cardinal, what's up, buddy? My main problem is once I get Dark Aether Camo, I won't really have anything to do. Yeah, I feel that way too, bro. Which Bruno to complete? Which Bruno do you guys think you're going to complete? I think so far we've decided CDM's the better one. Today's content's better than all Team of the Year? It feels that way, doesn't it? Okay, so it looks like the England cards in EPL, the France cards in League One, German cards in Bundesliga, all the nations that share their same league are the cards that go up the most. Do the Liga MX ones go up? Or are these still relatively low? Because if we're grinding Liga MX, we might just... We'll buy this guy back if we need him. You can play the CDM? Yeah, I'm waiting until we get... I'm waiting until we get repeatable SBCs to do that. Samir, what's up, bud? Susan, how's it going? Alright, dudes. 10 likes, and we'll start doing these packs, guys. 3 likes away. Kind of want to see the prices on the market currently. Seeing what people are going for. Ooh, that card design looks so good. Lunin. That might be a cool one to pack. Even though we don't really need a goalkeeper. I wouldn't mind a left back either. Honestly, any of these dudes look good. Imagine a flashback Ebro of this guy. Oh, wow. Dest for the link to Messi. Ooh, if we do get Dest. Honestly, if we get Dest, I might play Dest as a right wing up top. Like, play him at right wing with a right wing back card. That might be cool. Just open? We will once we hit 10 likes. We're in no rush, bud. They're so expensive. Well, it's a new promo, so they're going to be expensive day one. But I think a lot of these cards are going to fall in price. I think the Reece James... If you compare this card to a maybe Kyle Walker, which one do you think is better overall? I think they're going to be relatively close. This one I think is going to be more hyped. And the reason why Future Stars has so much hype to it is because they're young cards with basically really good ratings. So this is potentially what their ratings might be in the future. Dude, this card looks insane, bro. If we pack this guy, he will be in my team. Hopefully forever. This card looks so sick. Yeah, but why first at 10 likes? Why not? What's wrong with setting a like goal for us to do content? If I make content for you and decide if I want to hit 10 likes before we open it, so we do stuff beforehand, talk to you guys, ask you how you're doing, check new stuff out, what's wrong with that? What is the lowest price card? Is it like 70k right now? The goalkeeper, I'm guessing? Dude, if we pack any of the Swedish guys, I think that'd be good. Alright. We hit 10 likes, Smart. Don't worry about it, bud. Actually, if you want the real answer, our store didn't let us open packs until the stream hit 10. It wasn't our option. Because it should be you making content and us liking it, not liking it and then making content, in my opinion. Yeah, you have your right to your opinion, and I have my right to mine. The only difference is this is my stream, so whatever I want to do, I do. And if you don't like that, you don't have to be here. There we go, Serie A right off the bat, dudes. Let's get it. What's the difference between us doing... We've literally all year done packs at certain like goals. What is different from what we just did? Literally nothing. Drew, I don't want to hear you making fun of him either, bud. Just let it be. All right, let's get it. Strong link to Sirius. Oh, that is. Wait. Warrior, you're right, bro. That is a strong link. I forgot about that. We kind of need to pack that card now. No, don't get me wrong, bro. Like, I like your streams. I have been here almost every stream. I was just wondering. Yeah, but if you've been here every stream, you kind of would know that's the format we've always done, right? When we're building packs for Team of the Year, we would always do that. Alessandrini is your worst player right now? Yeah, that would be a cool upgrade. Plus it gets, I think it gets him on 10 chem, right? Let's try to put him in the team real quick and see what it looks like. Like, I used to always think Alessandrini was great, and he's been a fantastic card for us. But I could really tell in recent weeks he's just been kind of falling behind the curve. No, you're good, Bart. I was just wondering why it seemed like you had an issue, but we're good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The only thing is we would have to get... We get Conte out of here. We get some... We get a Reece James... Oh no. Who's the midfielder? Maybe we put him at CM. We put Conte to CM. What's his 4-4 left-footed? Ooh, you love to see it. Okay, hopefully we can pack him because he's a non-rare gold, right? I have an idea. Get the SBC player, then pick the guy. He gets a strong link to Neymar, then put Kaká on the right. Yeah, that's the plan, Warrior. That's the plan, is we're going to get that guy and put him in the midfield. I was just seeing in terms of if we packed anyone else, what we could do with it. No matter what, we're going to end up with people on the bench. Striker to center forward has gone to 5K. Nice. We might have some in our club, too. Yeah, its EDM card looks sick. But the only reason why I wouldn't potentially do the SBC, which, again, we'll have to see. I'm probably going to do it without a doubt because it looks sick. And he's Brazilian, so any Brazilian or French card we kind of always do. I know, right? Imagine Neymar, Ronaldo, and the Kulu card. That'd be dope. Well, what I'm trying to get at is I'm trying to see if we can pack that French guy in the CM and play him under Neymar instead of the Brazilian dude. Because if we can pack him, I would 100% do that. But chances of us actually packing him are probably slim. Comma, yeah. Sorry, dude. I was 17 minutes late. No, you're good, bro. You didn't miss much. We just started opening the packs. How is that Depay card doing nowadays? Is it kind of falling behind the power curve? Because the Awar's still decent. Been watching everyday stream since the raid. Hey, I appreciate you, man. 1 week ago today. The nice thing of opening all these silver packs now is we have so many... Ooh! We have so many League SBC cards, tradable and untradable, entering our club. So we get to cash out. Get the Brazil shirt on for the memes. I think it's dirty right now. I'll wash it and wear it tomorrow. Actually, I think I have a Thiago Silva jersey. Wait, hold on. Should I put on my Thiago Silva jersey for good luck? It's going to be super tight on me. Kage, what's up, bud? I'm disappointed there's no upgrade packs yet. There's no upgrade packs yet. They're not going to release them right away. We might get them sometime this weekend. But typically, with new content coming out, they like you to get rid of your stuff before repeatables. So that makes sense that they do that. Again, another reason why League SBCs kind of give us content to do rather than waiting for EA to do it. And I realized this. I apologize, dudes. I was supposed to make a video last night for today on how to grind for the promo, but I completely forgot to make it. So we'll make that video once the repeatable SBCs are out, and we'll kind of go in depth on the best way to craft packs and do the repeatable SBCs and all that good stuff. Ooh, let's go. You and your friends got Div 1 for Pro Clubs today. My homies and I did that, I think, 2 months ago. It sucks that, like, you can't play PS5 with PS4, or it's, like, really weird if you can. Because ever since a couple of us got PS5s, I still have the PS4, so I'm chilling on here. But we haven't played in, like, 2 months, and it's kind of dumb how that's a thing. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll get repeatable SBCs soon, though. I'm curious to see if we have new League SBCs at all soon. Like, are they going to add any more, or do you guys think these are going to be the last League SBCs we see? Thoughts on Tenali? It's kind of dumb how they came out with, wasn't an SBC for him, and now they have this. Ooh, board. Ooh, let's go! Tradable Bamford. Let's get it. GG. That's a sick pull. From a tradable 5K pack, baby. Hopefully it's tradable. No, it's not tradable. Crap. Oh, well. Hey, we forever have a Bamford until we put in SVC. Do you think Team 2 may have some silver players in it? I've got a lot of silver packs. Yeah, Craig, there's one silver card in this week, so you can still technically open silver packs. However, it's up to you depending on what you want to do. I'm going to open them as we go. I'm not saving for next week because there's no guarantee of anything. But they'll always throw in 1 or 2 silvers. Wasted 7K for that Tenali? Yeah. League SBCs leave in 70 days. So what do you think could be there then, hopefully? Well, they don't leave in 70 days. They'll update them. So they might go away for a couple days and then come back updated, but we'll see what the first one is that leaves and what they bring out in between. Because I'm guessing they're either going to give us a player at the end or a choice between players and better packs, is my guess. Dude, these gold packs are giving out. Holy cow. What is going on? There should be new icon swaps this Friday. Interesting. Now the question is, whoo! You love to see it, man. Let's go. The question is there any icon swaps that would be worth it at this point for us? Is there anything worth doing? EA has been doing that all year, though. Suarez has a ones to watch and got an objective. João Felix, player of the month, and they brought out free Guedes. Bamba has been overpriced player of the month and got a headliner. Grealish objective. If only they could do that for Thiago Silva. If they could give us a special card for him. But no, I'm thinking about it. With the amount of icon SBCs that we've already done and are planning to do for the next set, I don't really see me playing icon swaps unless it's for packs. You pack Conte today? GG, dude. Because unless we're getting like ultimate packs and like another 5 times 85 and a 25 times 83, I really don't see me getting a player. H, doing the Liga MX SBC gives you a bunch of silver players. I would recommend trying that if you're struggling getting West Brom snipes. We've made 350k alone off of tradable West Brom players, and I would say 3 or 4 runs through the Liga MX. I think we may get Liga NOS. Yeah, we'll for sure get Liga NOS. I don't see a world where they don't add them in. The real question is, though, are we going to get players on them? That's the thing I'm curious about. And to unpack any future stars from the Silver Leagues, well, there's only one you can get, so Reyna's the only possibility, and I haven't yet, but my goal is to hopefully get him at some point, either this week or next week. I didn't realize he was a rare. When did that change? I thought he was a non-rare silver. I thought he was a non-rare silver midfielder. But I guess he's left mid. I don't know how that works. Or am I thinking of someone else? Let me check his card. Is there another American that plays in Borussia Dortmund that I'm thinking about? Who's the center mid? Non-rare? Bellingham. Yes, that's who it was. So I could see him potentially next week. I got Freeze Nani and Messi from the 25 times 83. First Messi ever. I was hoping for the team of the year. Nice. GG, boys. Bunch of League SBC cards. You'll love to see it. So yeah, if you didn't hear me say it already, guys, we're, instead of pushing for, initially what we wanted to do was push to 10 million coins for team of the season. Have that kind of be our goal trading wise. Instead of doing that, what I'm going to do is unlimited SBCs to stay above 5 million coins. So as long as we get 5 million coins on the screen right there, we can open as many packs as we want. So that will be kind of our thing moving forward. Yeah, if we get player picks, bro, I'm doing so many of those. When should you open packs? I'm literally opening right now. I don't know when else you'd open. Unless you want to wait for repeatables that may never come out. But what would be the reason to hold? If you got packs, open it, man. The full team's here. Best way to grind League SBCs, Ben Law. You've been here for a while, bud. We have our League SBC playlist. If you haven't checked that out already, I'd highly recommend you check it out. If you have checked it out already, you should know the answers to that, bud. If you have any questions after watching those videos, I'm more than willing to answer, but the resources are available to answer those questions in more detail. Otherwise, it'd take me 5 hours to explain what I've already explained in those videos. Isn't there a team 2? Yes. Next week, we're going to have a team 2. And there are 4 players, or is it 3? There's 3 or 4 players in this team that are also going to be in next week's team, but as different positions. So if you don't feel comfortable opening up for this team and you want to save your packs for next team, all power to you, bud. But I guess I don't understand what you'd be waiting to open. What was your best icon pack pull? Mathias in terms of a specific icon pack. Prime Rio as in a tradable random pack. Alright, so we're starting to get to the prime players, the 50k packs, and the... I think we're about to get to the 100ks too. I only have 60k though. Will that be okay? You tell me, will it be? Oh, walkout. Belgium. Hazard. Let's go. 88 Hazard, baby. Oh, please be tradable. Please be tradable. Please be tradable. Come on, come on. Mario, what's up, bud? If this is tradable, we just made big bank. If it's not tradable, we just crafted one of the teams for the Brazilian. Bought a Future Star card on accident for 104k. Now he's going for 40k. Stonks. GG. I packed in Eden Hazard tradable last year off the MLS SBC, so I'm happy to see that we got him off the Liga MX this year. The grind pays off, fellas. I'm telling you, League SBC, OP. Alright. We're going to wait for it to go away for us to see the rest of the pack. That way we get better pack luck. Come on, come on. I think it was a one rare pack, so maybe there's nothing behind it. Could be an inform potentially, or informs I guess go more discard than these do, so probably not. Let's go, tradable. Come on, mate. GG. That's 45k? Oh, bro. Why did I think that'd be like 100k? That's kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. Hey, we'll take it though. It's a tradable pack, man. Any day of the week. I get better fodder from the championship players than the Prem. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, the smaller league SBCs are way better for profit and for overall pack pulls than the top ones. Do I do all the league SBCs? Ben, do you not follow the channel at all? But I see you here all the time. I feel like you have the answer to these questions already. I grind the smaller ones, and then I work towards the big ones with the smaller ones. That's what she said. Alright, let's try another one of these packs. Nothing out of this one. It's Liska. He can help us with the Libertadores. Got 33 people in the stream. Welcome, guys. If you're enjoying the stream, feel free to smack that like button. Let's see if we can get to 20 likes, dudes, for that second like goal. Appreciate y'all. Yo, if you guys see that link in chat to become a member, if you guys do become a member, you get some emotes in chat. I'll put those in chat right now. You also get a badge. I'll show off the badges too. It starts with a bronze badge, works its way to silver, gold, inform. I think we have foot freeze and icon on there as well. We're going to add on some new ones. We're going to do future stars and all those as well. Appreciate y'all. So far this month we have Kermit, David, Red, and Kevin who have become members. We're one away from that 5-member goal. If you guys do want to become one, again, ! member in chat, or you see that link already in chat. There's also a link in the description. Appreciate you, dudes. Posted my team in your Discord. Cool. I'll take a look at it later. Do you have a link to your playlist? Am I going crazy, Ben? I feel like you've asked this question a million times. Unless I'm thinking of someone else. I could have sworn you know all this information. I'm so confused. It must be someone else. Must be someone else. But yeah, there's the playlist, bud. Yeah, and then if you can't find the videos on the trading playlist, we also have a league-specific SBC playlist which we don't have a link to in chat, but you can find on the channel under playlists. Any good pulls? We just packed 88 Hazard. But I swear I just told you in League SBC chat. That must have been where it was. I feel like I see the same people asking the same questions all the time. We just packed 88 Hazard HX. Which is fine. If you guys need help finding stuff, we're more than willing to help you. But if you have the information available already and you ask it over and over, that's where I start getting confused. Ben, is there anything you're not getting, bud? League SBC wise, playlist wise? Do you need any other tips? You've never actually watched the playlist, so it's been linked to you, you just don't click on it. Okay, that makes sense. So you ask for the information, we give it to you, you don't use it, and then you ask again. All right, that sweet. All right, well, now you have it. If you ever need it, it's there. If you ask again, I'll just tell you to find it yourself. How about that? Bruh. All right, we're doing our rare gold packs and stuff too. Sweets. It's kind of comical the more I think about it. Not gonna lie. Lots of people leaking. There's to be a future star Saka. That'd be crazy, yeah. Ooh, why is this card up? This must be an SBC solution. Sounds like selective hearing because Mumbo didn't say it. He won't listen. Hey, bro, I have selective hearing too, so I feel it, if that is what it is. Ben, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking, brother? Kosa, what's going on, man? Yo, thank you for 20 likes, guys. Appreciate y'all. Alright, so again, tomorrow we're going to be live for 4 to 6 hours. I don't know exactly how long yet. We're going to start at 8 a.m. Central Time, aka 2 p.m. UK time tomorrow. So that should be fun. All these League SBC players, bro. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. All tradable versions too. Woohoo! How long will you stream? Today for probably another hour or so. Tomorrow for 4 to 6 hours. Starting at 8 a.m. Central Time. 2 p.m. UK time. Yeah, he's over 2 million coins, bro. That's crazy. Well, if you think about it, he's the best French midfielder in the game right now. Right? Outside of icons. Because he's better than Conte. He's better than Awar. Serie A card. He's incredible. He's 3-3. But here's the thing. I feel like if your stats are good enough, it makes up for having a 3-3. Like, as long as you have good dribbling and good passing stats, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Especially if you're a little bit more defensive like him. I believe he's more defensive, right? Or am I thinking of a different card? '91 CM with 90 dribbling, 91 passing, 87 defense. Let's pull this up real quick. So what are people playing on him? So if you play a basic, he's a 95 rated CM. Look at his stats. His passing is almost perfect besides free kick accuracy and crossing. His pace is insane. He has good shooting. His shot power is all the way up. His dribbling is insane too. 89 balance. You love to see it. Huge physical. 85 aggression. 92 strength. Jumping as well. And then defending. He's just... like, he seems like a well-rounded card. But if you put him like on a shadow maybe, you get him some pace and some defending. He's one of the best CDMs in the game. Maybe an engine? What would an engine do? Dribbling, passing. Like, there's a million things you could put on him. He could be whatever you want him to be. Throw a freaking hunter on him. Make him a striker. Imagine this thing coming at you from up top. That pace. That finishing. He can do it all. Play him at a center back. Put a shadow on him. He's a 92 rated center back. Look at that pace. That defending, that physical. I honestly might do that. I might move Marquinhos to the midfield and play him at a center back. Yeah, and you really don't need skill if he's going to be a CDM for you. That's true. And he's 6 foot as well. Hey, he's in, lads. He's in. 6 foot. If the ladies are okay with 6 foot, we're okay with 6 foot. That's the way it works, right? Height matters unless you're Conte. Then we don't care about it at all. Because Conte's cutie. The real question is, if we do pack that guy, how do we break the news to Conte that he's no longer going to be in it? Like, is there a good way to bring it up? Luis, what's up, buddy? I'm doing the Mexican League SBC. Is there any tips? Gold cards are going to be increased by price right now, so avoid using golds if you can. A lot of the silvers you'll be able to bid 150 on. Each one you bid 150 on over buy now at 200 is going to save you thousands of coins the more you run through it. So take it slow. Do a lot of bidding. Sell your duplicates. Don't be afraid to bid on bronzes as well. 150 on bronzes, because that defeats the purpose of buying them now for 200. You save a little coins there as well. And overall, the more you run through it, the better you'll get. So another thing I wanted to announce. First time in a long time. No promises. I'll let you know in Discord if it actually happens. I'm thinking I might do a Twitch stream tonight and play some Minecraft. I lost my old Minecraft account because I didn't convert it in time. From when they switched from the Mojang to the Microsoft. So I ended up I had Minecraft Dungeons on a secondary account. My Minecraft accounts were different for Dungeons and the actual game. So I actually bought a new Minecraft Survival on my Dungeons account now. So we're going to be, hopefully tonight with my buddies in Discord, playing some Minecraft on a server and hanging out. So if you guys want to watch that, I'll put the link in Discord. But let me link my Twitch in chat right now. Do we have a Twitch? Let me check if we have a Twitch command. If not, I'm going to make one real quick. Yeah, let me make a Twitch command real quick. But yeah, dudes, just know that's kind of my next step of what I want to do is start playing some video games outside of YouTube and FIFA in my free time. It's not going to be all the time. Maybe try for like once a week, but I think that would, one, give us another place to hang out and chill, and two, kind of mix it up a little bit, because FIFA doesn't give us content after Future Stars, and we're kind of just chilling. There's not much for us to grind. Let's do ! Twitch. Follow. Feel free to drop a follow on my Twitch. Alright, ! Twitch should work in chat now. Can I join? So during the summer we're gonna have a server where you guys are able to join. I don't want to give you a yes or no in terms of this one because it's just gonna be friends for now. I would prefer to kind of leave it that way, but we'll see what they say if we want to do that. Just assume no unless I tell you otherwise. There we go. We're improving. And in regards to channel points, dudes, we're trying to get channel points in chat where you guys, when you watch the stream, earn points on the channel. Then you can use the points for different things. At the moment, it seems to not be working, so I'm still behind the scenes trying to figure it out. There's two different options we can do. There's a thing called CloudBot, which goes through Nightbot and through Streamlabs. All I need to do is somehow get Streamlabs working as my mod, but for some reason it's not working, so that's kind of messed up right there. The other one was Foosbot, and Foosbot used to be the bot we had on the channel, but now it seems to not exist, so yeah. Yeah, we would do a lot of betting. So what I would mainly do with the points, I'm not going to do like giveaways and stuff with it. I don't see the point of that. What the points would be used for is to, one, track how long people are in the channel. So it would keep track of your hours watched to kind of get an idea of how long people have been in chat. We can use that to kind of help with moderators as well. We can do for like pack openings, we can do, if you guess the correct rating, we can give you X amount of points. We can have you guys gamble to see when we're doing pack openings. We didn't upgrade the team of the year, Vincent. Let me show you my team, bud. If you're wondering about team of the year. Did I pack us future star yet? Not yet. This is what our team of the year ended with. But no, so that would be the main focus, is giving us something to basically degenerate gamble in chat, which I'm super excited for. Again, I'm going to try to restart Nightbot and restart Streamlabs to see if we can get that working. Bonsu, what's up? Yeah, if you guys aren't in the Discord, feel free to join the Discord. We keep y'all up to date in there too. If you've been like gone for like a week or so from the streams, that's a nice place to kind of like figure out what's going on. Do I think Des will go extinct? His gold card? Or his future star? His future star. What's the price cap at for him, and what's he currently at? But what if we don't have Discord? Then you make a Discord and you download it, because Discord's awesome. We can send you guys letters in the mail. By pigeon. We'll send letters by pigeon. Alright, we got some good packs coming up, dudes. Got some 100k packs, some 50k, some 45ks. It's coming along, baby. I wonder what it looks like if you pack a future star in a silver pack. Like, I wonder when it is you figure out you've gotten one. Is it past the, like, once you get to the tunnel? Or does it show you beforehand? He's around 400k now, and his price range is up to 500k? Well, if he's at 400k right now, and he gets packed more often, because he's, the longer he's out, the more he gets packed, I'm guessing his price will go down. But, who knows? The only reason I think he would go extinct is if he was already at his price cap and extinct currently, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. Sancho went down 80k, really? Yeah, a lot of people invest for a lot of people invest for links to people, but it seems not to be working as much, especially early on. Because if people can't afford these special cards to begin with, why are they going to buy a Sancho? You know? Like, if they can't afford one of the cards, the links don't really work as well anymore. Kage, I'm glad I didn't go all out investing in Sancho, bro. Imagine the memes on the channel if I would have put all my coins into Sancho. Kind of like we did for the Mendy's. We would have lost another million at least. I think he's really underpriced for his stats, though. It's a near endgame card. Let's take a look at it real quick, because I need to do an analysis of it to think what my true beliefs of the card are. I think it's a fantastic card. I sold minimum last night because you didn't trust EA. What, to move his price range down? I think I disagree. I don't think this is an endgame card. I think it's good enough for the next couple months. But by team of the season, it's going to be thrown out of the water. 100%. I think it's good because right now, the right backs in La Liga, there's not really too many options besides the Team of the Year nominee Navas, right? It's a good card, don't get me wrong, but I personally don't see him going extinct. I see this being a 300k value card. And then just dipping eventually because I think you'll get a 90 plus team of the season one, at least. I could see him getting like a 92 one and being cracked out of his mind. It's good, but I just look at the team of the years, I look at other replacements, and I don't see this card, I don't know. Because if you have him, who do you have him linked to? You have him linked to regular Messi. Regular Messi's still good, but he's not keeping up as well with the meta as other cards are. So who would you link him to? And I'm not asking to like bash it. I'm just curious because I'm not doing La Liga, so I don't really know who you'd link him to. I see like a Ramos at center back you could link to, but again, who can afford a Ramos and the desk card together? I would love that card to death, and he'd be in my team for a long time, or at least off the bench if I got him. But Reyna's getting a right mid card next week. Is that leaked? Oh no, duh, I'm an idiot. It's literally the picture on the screen. Never mind. You're D1? Hey, GG, bro. Hey, who am I to tell you then, bro? If you're D1 and you're telling me what players are good, I can only go along with what you say because no matter who I use, I'm not going to be as good as you. Nice little flex, though. Homie's like, I respect your opinion. I could see that. Yeah, there's a mess there. Oh, by the way, I would absolutely shit on you if I played you. Just so you know, Mumbo. Just so you know. Acting like you know what's going on. Don't expose me like that, bro. I gotta sound like I know what I'm talking about. He links the Dest. Oh, oh. That's not a bad thought. Maybe that would cause him to go up then. Interesting. Out of 80 packs, you got Sterling. Nice. Yeah, I could see that happening. I could see that happening. I think I would prefer a right mid Reyna card as well, if I had a choice. Regardless if we get Des, because if we don't get the Swedish dude, I think Reyna could fit into our team great as well. Dude, if people pack Des and Reyna, that's going to be crazy combo. Yeah, I have center backs. I'm kind of good. We got a prime icon Rio, so I can't really complain too much. Why flex like that? Every time we have to take a piss, should we just open up our team and just show it off? But dudes, look at that. We're back to almost our coin total. And we have hundreds of cards that we have put in the club since. And we still have a ton of packs to go. So we are 100% making at least 100K off of the Liga MX this week. We're off like 2 or 3 days of it, I should say. Not even a week. The only issue is I might run out of room. I miss all the American legends from FIFA 14 and 15, Donovan and Lawless. I've never known how to feel about Lawless because every time he talks, it's like you want to say he's correct, but you also just want to hate on him. Like the dude just opens his mouth and you're just like, shut up, man. Come on, bro. But then he speaks absolute facts on some stuff. Like, I remember there's a point I had like zero respect for the man just because I didn't agree with like anything he was saying. But then out of nowhere, he gets on TV and for like 3 minutes straight calls every single United States national team player out by name, says how bad they are, how overrated they are, and if they want to be respected or have a place on the team, they need to do better. And then I was like, yo, I kind of like this dude now. He gets it. He's from Liberia, really. Would that have been his other nationality you could choose between? How long are these going to be in packs? Hell, they're going to be in packs for a week for this first set, and then 3 of these players are going to be also added to the second team next week, but in different positions. So let me show that off real quick if you haven't seen. So yeah, they're going to be out for another 6 days, 19 hours. And these 3 cards, the Reyna, James, and Diego, their positions are going to change next week. The only card I'd be upset with getting, feature stars-wise, would probably be the James this week. Because we literally have, like, 3 right-backs from England already. We don't need a 4th. Do I think the Bergman's worth buying? I mean, if he's going to be in your team till the end of the game, you can, I guess, buy him whenever. But I would kind of wait till he gets packed more, bro. Right? Think about it like this. You have his price now, and then him getting packed for another 6.5 days. By the end of Weekend League and towards the end of this week, I think we're going to see him packed a lot more, and his price will drop. But that's up to you at the end of the day. You got to make that decision for yourself. Ria is the president of Liberia now. He never had anything to do with the U.S. The flags just look very similar. Wait. Yeah. Wait a second. Yeah. Wasn't he American at one point, though? I could have sworn his card was American last year. Wait, we got to look at him right now. I feel like that's one of those cards where you're like, bro, that just blows my mind because I could have sworn he was American. But then, yeah, I think I remember his card not being American this year and being weirded out. Wait, what? What is going on? James CDM looks really good, yeah. I'm so confused. I could have sworn that dude's flag was not American when I checked him last. Now he's American? What is going on? I could have sworn he was American last year. I've packed him at one point this year, and I could have sworn I looked at his like nationality. It wasn't American. How are Lawless and Donovan legends? I feel like if you're American, you made do with them. But if you weren't American, they were absolute crap. But that's just me thinking. I didn't own them. Oh, by the way. Can you guys see us? I'm so lost. I thought we were talking about George Weah. Wait, am I thinking about a different Weah? Bro, I'm getting so confused right now. wait. Hold on. We gotta process this. So that was Timothy Weah. Where's the George Weah? By the way, what do you think of the new Harvey Barnes future card? I think all the future cards look relatively good, for the most part. Oh, his dad. That's what I was thinking from. Yeah. Never mind. I'm literally the biggest idiot. Do I remember? Yeah, you were in the stream yesterday, weren't you? FIFA Gamer? You came in and I said, what name do I want you to go by? Because your name's FIFA, and I could have sworn we had another FIFA in chat. Unless you're the other FIFA I'm thinking about, or you're new FIFA and we have a third FIFA. Got removed because he got involved in politics. Wait, why would he get removed because he got involved in politics? Was it inside the United States he got involved in politics, or outside the United States? Waking, what's up, man? Outside, I think. See, if that's the case, that's weird. What? I'm confused on why politics would have anything to do with cards. The only thing I could see is like marketing reasons, like if they didn't up a contract, or for political reasons, they didn't want to do business with them again, would be the only reason I could see. Maybe not his card got removed. I could see it as they just didn't re-up. But if it actually got removed halfway through a FIFA game, that's weird. In general, I think they have rules where you can't be attached to them if you have political interest. See, the funny thing about that is, I guarantee you, if you looked at Sunderland's team like 6 years ago, bro, they would have milked, and I mean absolutely milked, every penny they could have out of an individual player that I'm thinking of, who, I don't know how to say this code-wise. Let's just say there was a Sunderland player that, got very close with the youth squads. May or may not have the last name of Johnson. Did his card ever get removed that year? Before he went to prison? That was the downfall of Sunderland right there, bro. That kind of put the nail in their coffin. From that point on, it was just downhill. I loved Adam Johnson too, until that happened, and it was just one of the hardest things as a Sunderland fan. Giving U.S. players icons is like giving the Sidemen icons. They were championship quality. Listen, I think you could give Tim Howard an icon, and that would make sense. I'm a huge Landon Donovan fan, but even in Landon Donovan's prime, I don't think he deserved any good icon. He would be baby at best, a baby icon, and it would be absolute crap. They removed him from packs. If I remember correctly, though, it took them a little bit of time potentially to remove him, because I could have sworn at the time they were trying to milk him. Because, like, you know, like when people die, how they like remove the cards from the games because the prices get like super high and people try to trade with them? I'm pretty sure something similar like that happened where everyone tried to like get his card or like his inform or something at the time too. Tim Howard was trash. He played for an average Everton side who came in 8th. How long did he get in prison? I'm not sure, to be honest. Cola. So, as an American, I might be a little biased, but could you explain to me outside of that why you don't think Tim Howard's good? Because, like, when I think back at Tim Howard, I think of him carrying the American national team through World Cups. I remember him playing in the EPL and being kind of one of the first Americans to kind of set the standard of what excellence looks like going to a league that's not the MLS. 6 years in jail? Bro, they should have put him in and threw away the key. I'm not saying he's the best goalkeeper in the world, but in terms of American, I feel like icons are the best of the best, not an average keeper. Well, I disagree. I think it's old players who reflect their stats. So, for example, if you give Tim Howard a 85 icon because he's no longer in the game, do you not think he would have been potentially like an 85 rated at his best? Or like around that range? I'm not saying give him like a 90 overall, but like I think similar to Landon Donovan. If Landon Donovan in his prime got an icon, I think he would be around the 84 to 85. Because at the end of the day, icons are whoever EA wants to make a deal with. It's not really off of the best players. Because like Ibra would for sure get like a 99 icon. I would love to see that. he wouldn't get a 99 icon, but EA is going to have no relationship with Ibra after he retires. That's just the way it's going to go. I'm not American. I'm a Liverpool supporter, so I'm far from biased, but Howard was a really good keeper. Yeah, I always thought he was relatively solid. I mean, in terms of wearing a United States jersey, there's only so many goals you can save, right? If you have no defense, no attack, you're just getting shot on constantly, you're going to concede, but he did a really good job under the United States badge, at least, and then he did relatively well in the Prem. I guess the argument would be, is the goalie supposed to lead a mediocre Everton team to a champion, like the best place in the Prem? I don't think that was ever supposed to happen. I see 6th to 8th as the range where you would typically want to see them in. Think they should add like retro cards so it'll be players who no longer play, who are very good at the time, so they get one card that's around their mid-time played. Well, I guess what the... So the reason they're icons and they're not anything else is because of contracts and legality. Like you can't put a certain badge on them for legality reasons if they don't play for the team. But in terms of like an icon, I would love to see Yaya Toure as an icon. I would honestly love to see way more people who are retired as icons, but have a lot of baby icons across the board. Make it so packing like baby icons isn't like all the time, but make it more often than it happens. And then just add less and less as you go up the tiers. Like make the buy-in, whoever wants to get icon cards who are semi-decent, let's say 85 rated plus at one point, who signs with the EA, get them babies, get to expand it, have fun, you get to have a bunch of different nationalities, try new cards you never tried before, especially towards the start of the game, and then by like farther in the game, a lot of the Americans will not get mid cards. The only person I could see getting a mid icon would be, again, Tim Howard, but besides that, I think it stops there. Totti icon? Dude, Robinho icon. Imagine playing with Robinho, Kaká, Ronaldinho, Ibra, Seedorf, Cannavaro, Roberto Carlos, and I don't know, a bunch of Brazilians I could see in a team. I would love that as an AC Milan fan back in the day and as a Brazilian supporter. There are so many players who shouldn't have icons. I mean, yeah, I guess if your concept is you want it to be the best of the best, I could see that. But I disagree with the approach you're looking at it. I see it more as if EA wants to make a contract with someone, that's how they deserve it. And if they've ever played at a point where their card was worth that. Is it just me who remembers Xabi Alonso from Real Madrid? Bro, that was... Remember when the team of the year used to be always like a full La Liga? Back in the day? What's your best pack pull so far? We packed Eden Hazard tradable. Berbatov would be insane. Van Persie would be insane. Nakata was rubbish. He did not deserve an icon. He played for mediocre teams plus Bolton. So, I don't know, man. I like the fact that they put different countries in there. You know, I haven't watched all these players to the extent where I know how they played in real life, but if you can have a reason to throw in a Japanese player, throw in some more Sweden players, throw in some more American players, and give them a lower rating but nothing higher, I see the buy-in being, hey, EA makes more contracts. The old players who are retired get money. EA gets money. we get more content, and then you have the best of the best get the best cards, right? Because I don't think anyone would argue with Nakata getting an 84 or an 85. Like, think of some of the players who have 84 to 85 ratings right now. You don't think of them as world class. Like Aran Ruiz, right? He just played in the German Cup, and I was watching him, and he did nothing that seemed out of this world. That's an 83 rated card. If he one day retired and let's say had a better season than this one where he could earn himself an 84 to an 85, and you saw a Chilean icon at some point, I wouldn't be like, the hell? Why did this dude get an icon? I'd be like, cool, give him a baby for what he deserved at the time, what he was at his peak, but nothing higher than that. You're not saying Aran Ruiz is getting an icon? My view of icons is not off of how the player did in terms of overall to how you think they're the best in the world. I'm saying in terms of their rating in FIFA, whatever they got to. Like, let's say a card gets to 85 rated in FIFA, right? The regular gold card. If they get to 85 in FIFA and they retire in 5 years from now, they get an 85 rated baby icon. I don't see that as being something that's a negative. I see that reflecting reality, right? Because we've all used baby Nakata in FIFA. He's not crazy. Oh, walk out. Oh! 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 No! No! Come on, bro! I thought it was the right wing. I thought it was the right wing. No! No, bro! Oh, I had a mini heart attack. I had a mini heart attack, and I wasn't recording either. No. But then there's players who are shafted. No, I'm saying don't shaft anyone. I'm saying add more people in. I'm saying make icons more accessible. Yeah, I'm saying give them all icons. GG. I love how we were having a legit conversation about icons and everything, and then this just happens. Let's go, baby. We got one. We got a Sane too.
What burger do you want?
Turkey.
Wait.
All right, we're back. Nathaniel, what's going on, brother? 5-star weak foot. Okay. Like, he doesn't fit into my team at all. That's sucks, but that's cool that we got him. Is that Mummy Mumbo? Bro, that's my twin. It's my twin sister. Cruyff's rating should be much higher. It was a joke. Plus, how is Zidane better than him? Again, it's the contracts that people sign with EA, right?
Sorry, Mom wants me to double check that you don't want to order any. But she still wants you to eat with them.
I'm eating with them. I'm just saying, if I want something healthy,
Yes, and you're not ordering this.
I would be doing a lettuce wrap on a piece of meat. So instead of making a crappy, hard-to-eat sandwich and spend money on it, I can build my own at home and eat with them. I think we've reached the channel size and the diversity in chat where no matter what people say, there's disagreements. And I've been waiting for this day to happen. It is gloriful. It's glorious. Literally anything. It just becomes, I wouldn't say an argument. It just becomes a discussion where no one can agree. Mumbo's a good streamer. You know, I don't agree with that. I don't think Mumbo's a good streamer. I think he's decent, but I don't think he's good. Like, come on. Like, seriously? Like, think of all the streamers that are better, bro. Like, come on. Come on. Like, you're really going to say Mumbo deserves an Icon Streamer Award? No. Icon Streamer Award? No. Never. Different times in compare. See, I'm one of those people, called me old-fashioned. It's very hard to compare players, especially if they're in different positions and or different time periods. Because there's literally close to nothing that you can compare people to. If you're a striker compared to a winger, completely different atmosphere. If you're a midfielder compared to striker, completely different atmosphere. If you are a center back getting compared to strikers, that is the most idiotic thing in the world, because how good center backs are shouldn't be associated to the amount of goals or assists they have compared to like a striker. You can go off of clean sheets, you can go off of tackles, you can go off of style of play. Like, there's a million things that center backs and defenders do that doesn't show up on a score sheet, right? Think about all the good teams that have shutouts where the team doesn't score a goal, but you don't think about it because you say, oh, they're a good team. They played a semi-decent team. They didn't get scored on. Makes sense. But it's fun to compare them. The reason I like comparing is because I like to hear what people think makes a good player. Say what you want about Zidane, though. He had one of the most iconic moments in football history. He should have 99 heading as his stats on every single one of his cards from now to the end of FIFA. Can we all agree on that? Can we find common ground there? Yo, can we talk about how Mueller was kind of screwed out of even a nominee card for Team of the Year? How he wasn't even in like the talks there? Hey, I hear you guys talking about who's the best player. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is better than anyone in any existence. The sport wasn't a sport until Zlatan was born. Zlatan doesn't play football. Football plays Zlatan. Alright? That's all you gotta know. Dude, the party scene of the old days. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine that nowadays? Bro, they would legit do coke before like every game back in the day. That was their warm-up. They didn't have practice. They partied, did coke, tried not to get arrested or shot at, and then played a game. Dude, that's Sabitzer. I want to know the EA employee who came out with the rating of the card, the SBC teams, and hit the submit button. I don't think that person deserves a job. Maguire deserves to have a 99 rated icon when he retires. There's been no better center back in the history of football than Harry Maguire. Dude, imagine if we start getting card ratings over 99. Like, we start getting into the hundreds. That'd be crazy. Guar's a good center back. He just needs to be partnered with a fast and agile center back. Can we talk about how Thiago Silva is not the paciest dude in the world, but he doesn't deserve, what, the 59 pace they gave him? Are you kidding me? I never understood why they did that. EA gives decent players bad stats to make the meta. True. I agree with that. Like, if they give Thiago Silva 70 pace at the start of the game, just 70 pace, nothing super fast, but doable, that would be a fantastic card with his defending and his positioning. Beautiful. Then he got an inform. You bump a little bit of stats up on little different areas. He's a doable center back. He's not going to be the best in the Prem, but he's doable. And for like a fan of him, that's awesome. But for me to use him, I feel like I have to play 5 in the back. Bundesliga's not. So, I guess here's my issue with people calling leagues farmers leagues. Not that there's not truth to it, but isn't the goal to play in different leagues and have the leagues continue to get better over time? Once you argue that the Bundesliga has progressively gotten better and the Ligue 1 has progressively gotten better in France to where there's more competition, and for it to continue to have competition, you need more and more good players to go to the league or to invest in the league, whether it's through companies, putting money into certain clubs, getting them to sign players. You need that, because if everyone just goes to the Prem, I guess everything would be a farmers league then, right? Thiago Silva is arguably the best center back in the league right now. See, I'm a Thiago Silva fanboy. I love him to death. So I give him not more criticism than praise, but I don't want to be blinded by how I view him. So I always kind of under-talk him. That way people can talk him up. But if you guys think he's one of the best center backs in the Prem, I think that's exactly why Chelsea signed him. Away from, a.k.a. the Farmers League of PSG. Bundesliga is the most boring league, no competition? Don't they have like a 4-way race for like the top 2 right now? Isn't it like crazy competitive? Yeah, Bayern blows a majority of teams out of the park, but everyone else, it's super fun to watch. Especially if you're invested in like growing players. That's another thing too. If you're not a top player, let's say you're not one of the best players in the world, and you're young and you want experience in a good league, like let's say you're American, Bundesliga and Ligue 1 are places where you're playing some of the top players in the world, top teams in the world, and maybe there's not 10 amazingly good teams, but you look at the Prem doesn't even have 10 top amazing teams. There's probably just a handful, right? So would the Prem be considered a farmers league because they have crappy teams in it too? I would say you would have to go off of Champions League, right? No matter what league you're in, if you qualify for Champions League and you do well in Champions League, that shows how good of a team you are compared to other teams around the world. Yeah, but after Bayern, what's the next second place? Isn't it like a 3 or 4-way race for second? Or has it changed since I looked last? You do realize Bundesliga, Ligue 1, and La Liga are always dead? No, I disagree. They're not dead. They're not supposed to have the best talent in the world at every single team. That's the whole point of professional football, is you have teams that literally would be filled with silver players and bronzes that gets promoted to the top league, and then they get introduced to playing really good players for the first time in their life, and they build up from that. What are they supposed to be, 90 rated? Cola, so are you one of those people who just thinks the Prem is the only good league? And that's fine if you think that. You're right to have that opinion. But I'm just kind of curious, because if you don't support any other leagues, I'm curious on your view of what Prem teams you think would be the best and what makes the Prem the best league out of all the other ones. And again, if we're gonna have these conversations, guys, I'm completely fine having these. I actually love these conversations because I think we all are passionate about it. The only thing I say is I know it can get heated sometimes if you disagree with people, but we don't hate each other, right? We're passionate, so just remember that, right? If someone says something that rubs you the wrong way, don't let it. Because now I'm invested in this conversation. But I guess it really depends on how everyone individually looks at the sport. I look at it differently, I think, as an American than a lot of different people. No, I just don't think the Bundesliga, League One are the most competitive leagues. Which I agree. I don't think they're the most competitive leagues, but I don't think that's what makes a good league. For me personally, what I think makes a good league, and I don't use best league for a reason, because I think the Eredivisie does this good. I think the MLS in 5 years is going to do this good. I think the League One and Bundesliga are doing this currently. I think La Liga used to do this. And that's having enough competition at the top of the league to keep it interesting for the most part. You might have a couple years of one team running away, but you have some others that are close. But you give enough space for newly promoted teams to not only compete in the league against the other teams that are there, but you give players enough space to grow. Think about it. How many Bundesliga players played on either crappy teams or teams that just got promoted, and they got experience against some of the best players in the world, and that's where they got noticed and started building their career, and then they either left the Bundesliga, left La Liga, left League One, or got better contracts in the league, right? I agree. I think each league has a different style of play, too. Anything to do with 2 million coins, bro? I would honestly grind League SBCs if you're trying to get any of these promo cards, but up to you. Cola. That's one season. How many times has PSG won in the last 10 years? I'm a PSG fan, and I hope and pray that within the next couple of years, it becomes even more competitive, which I believe it will. I think it's going to slowly become more competitive over time. Do I think Sunderland will win tomorrow? I hope they do. Will they? Who knows? You never know. Almost every team in the Bundesliga have at least one top-tier youth prospect, plus a lot of top-tier teams. Yeah, I agree. If you're generally trying to say the League One is competitive, you must be on something. I think we're all going off of different definitions. I think we're all having different conversations, trying to talk about the same topic. I think that's where we're going wrong. I think, Cola, you're saying that since PSG keeps winning each year, that they have no competition. And if someone disagrees with maybe the fact that the level of competition outside of PSG, you guys might disagree with the level of teams towards the top, right? Let's say the next couple, right? Which you can have an argument with how many other decent teams are there in the league. What I'm saying about League One and what I'm saying about Bundesliga, La Liga I don't pay attention too much, but for the Bundesliga and with League One, what I'm personally saying is I like that we are starting to see teams perform better, players perform better, who are young and start showing up in League One, and hopefully those teams can continue doing well outside of France so that they can keep getting money, they can keep getting players, keep getting young talent, and so that every good French player doesn't have to go to PSG. They can go to other teams in League One and make it even more competitive year after year. And I think we're going to start seeing that soon with PSG, is with players like Mbappe. If Mbappe leaves, and let's say Neymar doesn't come to PSG, what is PSG going to be with just Neymar and Di Maria? Right? Will Neymar want to go somewhere else? Will he want to play alongside another superstar? What is our back line going to be? Is Marquinhos going to want to join his brother, Thiago Silva, in the EPL? Because they're one or two center backs away from leaving to completely change the team they have. And I would love it if more Prem players or more semi-decent Prem players went to the League One to compete there. PSG is going to be fine. Mbappe is overrated. Mbappe is fantastic with pace. Oh, fuck. Why did I just open that? I'm an idiot. He's too young to be a well enough rounded player. And that's coming from a huge Mbappe fan. You need to give him time. He's still so young. The issue I have with Mbappe, and it's nothing against Mbappe, it's an issue against the league, which this is what I'm giving up with the League One. There's not enough teams that give him enough competition to the level that you would see in like the Champions League, which no league is going to give that. You're always going to play teams that you're able to beat. But you see Neymar and you see Mbappe get away with doing moves or getting away with scoring goals that they otherwise wouldn't have if they played against good competition. But again, the competition is getting better over time. That doesn't mean they're going to win the title the next year or someone's going to take away from PSG. But there's more and more competition taking place. Dude, Di Maria, love that dude. Love him. Love him. It's a piss poor league. It's a farmers league because half the teams are piss poor, not three teams. Okay, so I guess we're having different outlooks on it. Would you prefer that people stay in the league so the league gets more funding, and then in turn more people come to the league gets better and more competition over time? Or would you prefer that the league is not competitive to the level you want, so everyone should leave so PSG is the only good team? What is it? What would you like out of that? You know, I think I agree with you on your definition of Farmers League. I agree League One is a Farmers League, but I think it's increasingly becoming more competitive as the years go on. I'm down to hop in Discord quick. I'll be in the general section if you guys want to hop in Discord. Just one thing, for the sake of the stream, don't cuss, because I get demonetized if you cuss. I have no problem if you want to cuss outside of the stream, but in terms of you being in here, that's the only rule I have for on stream. Why did I pull these players out? I'm an idiot. I don't want to quick sell them. Oh. Yo, Mumbo, I've made like 70K the last couple days from the Mexican League Silver bidding. No problem, bud. As years go on, PSG is getting worse. I agree. I agree. As a PSG fan, I agree with that. And the smaller teams and youth academy players are overtaken. Yes, that's literally exactly what I'm saying. Is I think more and more as the years go on, the league is getting more and more competitive in that aspect. Will it show up in a title race or will it show up in terms of point totals? No, but if you look at the youth, if you look at the amount of players getting special cards in FIFA, performing well in real life, whether for their national team or in their old teams, it is getting better and better. Is it at the level of the Prem of competition? No, it's not going to be, though. Will it someday get there? We never know. Yo, what's up, bud? You're... Yo.
Mumbo,
What's up, dude?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. What's going on, brother?
I'm good. I'm just Tommy's just waffling.
Yeah, no. So I think again we are all having I think different conversations in terms of we're all talking about similar things, but I think we're all trying to make different points. Can you just like explain for like a minute or two? Wait, hold on, wait. His mic is quiet. Hold on, let me turn him up. Can you talk for a second?
That like I don't want to watch Ligue 1 because it is.
Okay, one second. Guys, is that volume a good volume for him? What should I buy a team of the year, Kimmich? Whatever you want, man. Is that a good level? Yes? Okay, sweet. All right, so explain what you're saying in chat for like a minute. Just explain where you're coming from.
Ligue 1's just it's rubbish. It's like half the teams in the Premier League who come bottom 10 would do really well in Ligue 1. Half the teams in Ligue 1 bottom half would be in League 1 in English football. It's facts. They're rubbish. They're just Ligue 1 is terrible. It's a bad league. Bundesliga is a lot better, but like one team wins it every year and there's no competition. Dortmund are an okay team, but they're a good team, but they have no chance when Bayern are just that good. So
Okay. I guess a question I would have for you, do you look at Champions League or do you look at the what's it called? Shoot. What's the league under the Champions League for the other top teams?
what do you mean by that?
There's the Champions League and there's what's the lower one?
Europa League.
Yeah. Do you look at those competitions at all where you have maybe like LOS Lille playing teams in either Germany or England that didn't make the Champions League? Do you look at those results at all in terms of how you view maybe mid-level competition / like the teams who aren't at the top of their league?
Are you saying like what do I think about the Europa League?
So
teams? I mean, Europa League's like it's good. It's not the best top football because there's teams who are from like Albania.
So
places like that. But like
I guess the way I'm trying to set it up, if I were trying to get an answer out of you, is what I'm saying is since teams can't just pick up their league and move, like if League One had the option right now to merge with the Prem to see who could finish at what level, I think that'd be interesting, but realistically that's not going to happen. So what I'm saying is in terms of competitions outside of the league specific, because I think we all can have opinions on which leagues we think are better, how we think teams would do against other teams, but the only time we really get to see how good a Prem team will do against a League One team or Bundesliga are these competitions for clubs from different leagues to play each other. So I guess my question to that would be, how do you view kind of those results where you have maybe a towards the top of the table team either in the Champions League or the Europa playing against each other?
So I was just looking at chat. Europa League, I think if I can't remember who won the Europa League because my team ain't in it. But who won the Europa League last year?
I don't know. I just started getting into watching again. I took a couple of year breaks, so
I can't remember. But I think the year before that it was Chelsea, and then the year before that it was it Atletico? I think so. But
Sevilla, they're saying.
Oh, Sevilla, yeah, they've won it loads. But yeah, but for quality wise, Sevilla, like they're The teams who don't make it through the group stage go through to the Europa League, and they normally win it.
So
teams like Lille never really get to the final, but they'll go far.
Okay, but I guess if Sevilla won it, Sevilla won it 4 times in a row. Rob is saying, okay, so I think Sevilla would be a good example of a team that is never really top, because you always have Real Madrid and Barcelona who finish towards the top, and you have Atletico Madrid as well. A team like Sevilla would be a good example of slowly building a youth presence over time, slowly gaining experience, getting better players, maybe making a signing or two, and being able to compete on a international stage against other leagues well. But as the league as a whole, maybe not every team is as good as like the Prem would be. I see that as an opportunity, though, where you get to see just how good Sevilla is compared to other teams. I don't think it's really fair to say, okay, Sevilla, you play in a crap league, so why shouldn't you be in the Champions League? They hold their own there, so you could, I guess, in my point of view, say, hey, that's the level of caliber team they are. They were able to get this result against them. They were able to get this result against another team. I don't know what else you can say outside of that, but did you have another view, or were you going to bring this conversation somewhere else?
I think someone put in the chat, like, this guy's just saying League 2 teams would be in League 1 with no evidence or proof. The proof is they play terrible football and they've got no money because PSG are run by the city. They're not run by owners, they're run by Paris. So they have all the money and the other teams have no chance. So, like La Liga, where there's just rubbish teams, but they don't really, they are bad.
So do you think if, let's say, La Liga and Ligue 1 had, in maybe even like Serie A and... Oh, did you leave?
No, I'm still...
Oh, okay. I think in terms of how people view football on a world stage, I think we can all agree that there's the Prem and the Championship, and that's really the only league in the world in terms of a nation where people view 2 leagues from a single nation. Because I don't ever look at like La Liga in their second division. I'll look at La Liga, but I'm not looking at their second division. Same with Ligue 1, same with Serie A, same with Bundesliga. I think what that allows the ability is those crappier teams in the Prem are typically the teams who performed at the top of the championship, showed that they were able to be there and got promoted, which gives them money, which gives them a little bit more experience. They have all their cups where they're playing other England teams at every single level. So I think that's great experience, and they get players through that process. But I guess my issue would be is if you're trying to compare like the Prem to Ligue 1 or La Liga, would it be fair to maybe say the sheer amount of teams and the amount of money inside England football would be the equivalent of maybe the best team? I don't know how to put this. I don't think there's enough money. Yeah, I think there could be talent. But I don't think there's enough money in second division football as there is in England with the Championship to where you can have the level of competition entering the league each year. So I guess my thing would be is if you have people getting relegated from Ligue 1, La Liga, and you have these really low-end teams, and if you look at their cards in FIFA, I think that's a good way of showing, like, these people are literally playing with bronzes and silvers and trying to go against Messi's or trying to go against Ronaldo's, and they don't have the most funding in the world. How are they supposed to do, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
The reason these clubs don't get as much money is because all the money's going into one club, and that's PSG.
So it sounds like you have more of an issue with how Ligue 1 runs their league in terms of the funding, rather.
It's disgusting.
So for you, do you feel that if they got that figured out, they could potentially have more competition down the line?
Definitely.
Okay.
There's good teams in Ligue 1 like Lyon and like people like that. They're a class team, but like, and then you get to people who are just rubbish. They get to teams that they're just rubbish.
Samir said in chat, you get more money for winning the championship than the Prem. Is that true? League One has been going to depth to have to use Uber Eats. Bro, when I saw that on the League SBCs, and I had to put that as like my title for the video when I was explaining the League On, I was like, bro, they must be struggling if they had to get Uber Eats as a sponsor, as the league. Koala, look at my comment up there. Tommy, which comment specifically? Calling team rubbish isn't... Well, it's an opinion. Everyone's right to have an opinion. Whether you agree or disagree with an opinion is completely up to the person, but... which comment am I looking at, Tommy? 170 mil for winning the playoffs. I joined the Discord. I would love to join this call. Yeah, who else is in here? We're in general, if you don't know. Kage's in here, right? Kage, what's up, bro? I'm turning you up. I think your mic's a little quieter than us, so if you do want to talk, you might have to speak up a little bit. Yeah, anyone's welcome to join. Again, only rule I have on stream is just no cussing while on stream, because otherwise I get demonetized. Besides that, you can cuss up a storm off of it.
Tommy said 170 mil for winning the playoff, but I don't think you realise that. I don't think Leeds will be getting 170 mil to spend on players. It goes towards the club. It doesn't go towards everything on players. You don't just get to spend 170 million because they'd be one of the best teams in the league. If you get to spend 170 mil every transfer window.
Okay, but I think if we look at, let's say, the quality of players Leeds were able to sign and or keep when they entered the Prem, I think is a different level that allowed them to do well in the Prem so far, and hold their own compared to maybe other leagues when they get promoted, right? But again, I think that's I think that's more of a money problem than league problems. Because if we look at Ligue 1 again, I think both of you and I would be in agreement. I don't have experience with understanding how the league works financially, but if what you're saying is true, and that's the reason PSG is so good, is because the money situation in Paris compared to these other teams in other cities. If that is the case, I would then agree and say, yeah, if you're wanting more competition, it would make sense if more money can get distributed in some way, or they're able to fundraise better. But in terms of the amount of money entering the Prem, or from the Championship to the Prem, I think the quality of player you're able to pick up in order to stay up in the league and do well is infinitely better than any other league.
Yeah, but that's because the revenue the league gets, because it is the best league in the world for a reason. Like, it's not like Ligue 1's numbers of watching versus the Premier League's each game is obviously
okay. So I guess I would have a question to you. If there's a young talent playing in the Prem, all right? If there's a young talent playing in the Prem, let's say they're playing on City, let's say they're playing on Man U, but they aren't getting playing time. How do you feel about them getting loaned out to, let's say, the Bundesliga to get more experience?
I have no problem with players going there. It's just like not. It's just the way the leagues are run and how I don't like how uncompetitive it is.
Okay. Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah.
But I think Tommy didn't understand what I was saying. He was just trying to find like a point that is not really. He just wanted to get something out of me.
Well, no, I think I was in the same boat because from what it sounded like initially from what you're saying, I completely read what you're saying wrong. That's why I wanted to get you in here, is because initially I thought you were just trashing the leagues to trash it because you were a Prem fanboy. That's the way I initially viewed it.
I do think other leagues are good.
Okay.
It's them. I just don't think Ligue 1's rubbish. It's facts. It's terrible league.
I said they get 170 mil. Where did I say it goes to the Leeds? And Leeds didn't win the playoffs. Fulham did. Fulham, the club, got 170 mil. Also, if the 18th place team in the Prem that gets relegated gets a lot of money. Oh, yes, Fulham got 170 mil. Memphis Depay for like 6 mil. How the fuck is he still at Lyon? But Leeds also got a lot of money from promotion. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what team it is. I forgot what team it was who won, because Leeds won the league. But you said they get 170 mil. I think you think they get to spend 170 mil on players, because if they did, they wouldn't be terrible at the bottom of the Premier League. Right?
Ghost, join in, bro. But I think as a whole, I think this is my biggest problem with the sport, and it's obviously part of the sport, and I don't know how you change it. I think money is always a problem in sports. Whether it's the amount a certain club is able to get compared to other clubs, or whether that's the difference of being able to sign a player that otherwise would have never went to the club. And what can you do about that? I don't freaking know. I just think that's the way the sport's going to be.
You can't stop like the revenue coming in.
Yeah.
How many people watch and stuff.
100%, because that's the argument in the United States with the men's versus women's national teams. Is the women's national team always talks about how they feel they need to get paid more than the men because they win World Cups. Meanwhile, the men lose a majority of their games. However, the argument that the men would have is they don't bring in the revenue that the men do, and the men technically have very strong competition compared to the women. There's a lot of countries they're playing against where women's rights aren't even a thing in a lot of these countries, which it's not to bash other countries. I'm just saying that's where the world stage of women football sits, is the United States is kind of above everyone else. But yeah, I definitely think money is a huge thing. And like, look at Sunderland, for example. Sunderland went from Adam Johnson getting arrested to literally, this was, I think, season by season. I can explain it. It was Adam Johnson getting arrested. It was them losing some sort of playoff game where they lost out on money, and then they became financially in trouble. Then the next season, they became the first team in the history of the Prem to, after Christmas Day, being in 20th place, to not get relegated, to then the next season getting last place, 20th place, to then losing their best players for the most part, and then getting relegated again in the 20th place or the last place of the championship, to end up in League One, to then not finish on the top of the third division of England football, to then going to the playoffs, and I believe losing in a PK shootout to get promoted. Like that, they went from the Prem to there, and if you watch the documentary, I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but I highly recommend everyone watch Sunderland Until I Die. You can see the financial burden it puts on clubs when they don't win, or when they move down leagues, or if a league is run by bad management. There's so much that goes into the money other than just the sports and the players. If it's managed poorly, it becomes crippling debt for a club. But yeah. The clubs get 170 million. They get less.
Tell me what you actually. I don't really understand what you're saying.
What I'm saying?
Nah, Tommy Parker. He's just talking in the chat.
Yeah, Tommy, do you want to join, bro?
I agree with what he's saying. It's just like trying to just like.
Is Ghost in here?
Yeah, I'm in here.
Ghost, what's up, man? Yeah, let me turn you up, bro. All right, so what were you trying to get across? Because I know you wanted to say something.
Oh no, so it's about youth. This is about youth academies and like other leagues. So think about it. Look, hear me out. Let me see. Who can I use an example? Let's see. Who's at the top of the league in league? Let's say League One, right? Let's say Leon, right? Leon at the start of League One, they weren't that good, and it was just PSG winning league titles after league titles. Look at PSG now; they're at the moment sitting in third place.
That's one season. That is
yes,
one
at
season.
the moment.
Every team has a bad season.
Yes, I know. But think about it. Look at all these small teams beating all these reigning champions. Like, doesn't that look like you're getting whooped? Like, makes. Like,
so, here's I think a thing we can talk about. So, if we want to go into youth programs in general and the importance of youth academies, I think in terms of what's one of the most valuable assets a club can have outside of the players they sign, I think youth academies are a huge way that clubs in the future can make a whole bunch of revenue. Because whether a player stays on your team or not, if you sell him or if he stays at the club, if you can get someone young who's undervalued and put time and care into them and get them crafted to become the player you want them to be, that is huge. And that can go towards, like, with the amount of money today, too. Let's say you're an England club. Let's say you're mid-table in England. You don't have the greatest players on your team, but you're able to sign some youth academy players who end up potentially making the England national team at some point, and potentially having a chance to play at a top club. You might
like
get
Benfica.
Yes.
Benfica and Sporting.
The amount of money in football. Yeah.
they crafted Ronaldo. Look, they crafted Ronaldo. They crafted all these good players. It's just that these leagues, like, they're only good for crafting. Most clubs are, but
So
most of them don't get to win anything.
I think one of the solutions moving on in the future with money trouble, you got to build it like a business. And if you can start with a good youth presence, I think a lot of clubs overall can not only keep more players, but they can get more revenue through these players by investing in their youth clubs. Because
look. We'll take one example. Barca bought Pedri for 5 million from Las Palmas. At the moment, they're sitting. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if they're in the first league or the second division. They bought him for 5 million, but the deal can rise up to 30 to 35 million with all the add-ons and stuff. And look at Pedri now. He's masterclassing at 17, I believe. And that goes to show how youth development can actually help a team, or at least team spirit-wise, at a young age.
But like, because I'm thinking in terms of like a stock market too. The way the stock market typically works is, yes, you can buy into good stocks hoping that they go up. But what a lot of people do, especially if you're trying to make a lot of money in the United States, is you look at different industries, you look at undervalued companies who have a potential to perform better along the line compared to the competition. So how I view youth academies is a business model. If you invest in your youth academy and you make your youth academy, let's say you're not able to, in your league, do as well financially and or do as well in terms of a placement level as another team. If you can outperform them at a youth level, and that goes into your U23 team when you play against other clubs, that goes into your youth talent, homegrown, that you keep at the club, they're able to perform. If you can flip a guy where you invest in him at a low price and get him to become either a star, or they don't even have to become a star, you just get known for developing players and people like buying and trusting from your club, that is going to be a huge moneymaker down the line. And from that, you get some hidden stars. Remember James before the World Cup? How people really, like, some people knew him, but not everyone in the world knew him. And it took him...
The only people who knew him is obviously people from Colombia,
Yes, because they saw Falcao and they saw him, and they're like, yo, these two, great dynamic duo. Let's see how they do at a world stage. I don't think anyone else in the world was expecting him to have an explosive performance as he did. However, this is...
He even beat Messi to the World Cup Ballon d'Or. I don't know what's it called, or Golden Boot. I don't know what it is that he beat him, Messi.
MumboElite and Atletico Biblio is like that. Yeah, and I think too, as a Sunderland fan, I think this is what Sunderland does a decent job of, and I think they can continue to do better. Is if Sunderland wants to get up to the Championship again, and if they ever want to go to the Prem again, it needs to be a youth presence, because we have an issue with money, and we have McGeady still. That's, I don't think, going to last too much longer. I think once McGeady's gone, our opportunity to go to the Championship is gone. So if we can replace McGeady...
Wait, is that Ryan McGeady from like FIFA 12?
Eden McGeady, the 5-star skiller.
Is he the Irish guy?
Yeah. He played at Everton, I think, at one point.
Aren't like Sunderland's players on like so much wages? So
one of the things, and this is why I recommend you watch the documentary, is, I don't know if you remember, there was a guy named Jack he was a center back for Man City. What was his last name? Does anyone in chat know? His name was Jack. He played a center back for Man City. He was like a non-rare gold card, I believe, and he wasn't playing a lot at Man City. So Sunderland bought him when they were still in the Prem, and they, I think, gave him a 3-year contract. And it was that season that they got relegated, and then the next one they got relegated again. So he was getting Premier League wages in League One. But the worst part is he got injured and then just never wanted to come back. And if you watch the documentary, he was fine. He could have played. He just didn't want to. He wanted Jack Rodwell. Yes. He wanted to sit on his butt and just make money, which if you're someone who is trying to cash out, great. So be it, cash out. But that wrecked Sunderland financially was because they couldn't get rid of him. And they tried, bro. They tried to get him to quit. They tried to get him out of his contract. They tried to get him to go to a different club. Nothing would work. He just kind of just...
Yeah, just like, what you call it? Like take the Premier League. The Premier League, since it has 3 leagues, just the Premier League alone helps like the other lower leagues because if not, the other leagues would be in financial fair play rules. That's what I've heard or what I've seen people talk about. That the top leagues help the smaller leagues.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of help around the board because you got to admit when it comes down to transfer deadlines and you're able to see some of the best clubs in the world just spend like 120 million, whether it's euros, dollars, whatever you want to call it, just out of nowhere, that just rubs me the wrong way. Especially when people are overvalued. Because, like, for example, James Rodriguez, I think is a good player. I think he's a good player. But I think Real Madrid bought him at what he was valued at the World Cup rather than what he was going to be after the World Cup. And if you set the standard for a player,
No.
and once you set that standard, you get stupid contracts. Like you have Griezmann right now at Barcelona, I believe, making more than $1 million a week, and he is not performing at $1 million a week. But they're paying him wages. They're paying him wages of how he performed at the World Cup, and did Fortnite dances on people.
2021, he's actually been doing pretty good right now.
No.
He
I'm not saying he's doing bad. I'm just saying he's not doing. He's to get $1 million a week for me. My standards are you're scoring at least a goal a game, you're the top of your league, and you're undoubtedly having a shot at winning the Champions League every year.
At the moment, Barca's in a crisis right now.
Yeah, money crisis.
I'm a Barca fan, so they're in a crisis right now. They're $1 billion in debt. The president literally destroyed our clubs buying these signings like Griezmann, for example. He's doing good, but it's not good for our team. Look at Coutinho. Coutinho's not performing the Liverpool way, and at the moment he's out for another 3 months.
Yeah.
Due to his meniscus injury.
Coutinho will move to a Premier League team or PSG.
Like it's just, Dembele's actually starting to do good now, so I don't really care about him. But like it's just like all these waste of monies, and people who've left the club and Barca still owe money to, which is very dumb, very dumb.
Alex Sanchez was so bad for United, he made 28,000 for every time he touched the ball. Dang. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. Every touch he took was 28,000. Oh my gosh.
Just imagine taking one touch and earning half.
But no, so this is what I want to get across. It's not me bashing players. My beef is there's so much money in the sport that people sign contracts that you're not able to live up to. And that's the issue. Because when you get now the situation Messi's in, where if Messi leaves, like what is the price for Messi? Can you put a price on Messi?
Messi, you can't put a price on Messi because he came through the academy.
Messi or Ronaldo?
You can't put a price on Messi or Ronaldo because either way, every day they're gonna change in value. But hear me out. Like I told everyone, people tell me, "Oh, Messi's gonna leave." I'm like, I don't care. He can leave. Like he gave everything for the club. He's giving me a reason to keep supporting Barca. Like I'm not gonna support a different team just because he leaves. I grew up with this club, so I know what I had and what I hadn't had.
Yeah. But no, so my point being is you see some of the ridiculous contracts that some of these players are signed to, and I look at someone like Messi, who very well might take whatever contract he can get just to leave if he's unhappy with the club, which I can completely see. But the thing being is, if you're going to pay a crap ton of money for a player, if a player is going to be in a contract where you know they're going to perform at a certain level, do well year in, year out, I'm talking like team of the year every year for the past like 15 freaking years, Messi seems like one of those players worth a huge contract. Yeah, however,
Messi has given all, so he lives up to the money. Look how many individual titles and titles he's helped Barca win. Before Messi, Barca only won like 15 titles in like the past 30 years, and just Messi alone in the past 15 years has brought like 30 titles, something like that. I'm not sure, but I saw something like that along the lines.
Or Messi.
Like Messi creates the plays that nobody thinks. I don't know if you saw the Juventus game or anybody in the stream, I don't know if you saw when he gave that magic pass from half across the field and saw Dembele, and Dembele scored that banger. But oh my God, Messi's vision is insane.
Mumbo,
What's up?
Messi or Ronaldo?
Both. I love watching
Yes,
both of them, and I just in terms of so the way I view the sport is through a defender's lens since I was a center back and an outside back. So my thing is when I think of Messi and I think of Ronaldo, I don't think about goals, I don't think about assists, I don't think about teams. I think about if I had to go against as a center back, Ronaldo at striker, how much trouble he would give me. And if I was a left back going against Messi, how much trouble that would give me. And the only thing I can, like, in my mind, comprehend is I would get finessed in different ways for either of them and completely embarrassed. And the fact that they're able to do that for so long with both of them, both coming from a position of lower clubs, working their way up, shining to basically heroism in the sport, is a fantastic thing. You can have an opinion whether you think one's better than the other. That's fine by me. I think the conversation, though, overlooks how good both of them actually are as a whole, though, to the point where it's like once they're gone, we're going to look back and be like, bro, we literally lived in the era where Messi and Ronaldo carried the sport, clashed in the same league for a majority of their time together, and we're busy fighting over, like, which one's better. This one's trash, that one's trash.
Hear me out. Like I told everybody, they asked me, who do you think is better, Messi or Ronaldo? Of course, I'm gonna say Messi because I'm a Barca fan. But listen,
Yeah.
both of them are the greatest people in the world. Nobody, in maybe a million years is gonna be better. Messi has that mentality of that playmaker. Ronaldo has this goal scoring, and my favorite player, I'll say is Neymar. Like that, it hurt me when he left. Yes, I was a little kid. Yes, when he left, I was a little kid. I started crying. Yes, because it literally hurted me because I didn't want him to leave for that much money.
So, can I ask you guys a question? Because this is how I kind of view how good a player is. I view how good a player is depending on how their role fits into a team. So, for example, Messi with Barcelona, I think is an absolutely fantastic role. If you look at someone like Ronaldo, I think his role changes from when he was at Real Madrid and the players he had around him compared to where he is at Juve and what they're asking of him. The question, hold on, this is not my question yet. So my question is, how do you view, and this is a two-part question, how do you view Lewandowski versus Suarez? The way Suarez plays in Barcelona compared to how Lewandowski plays for...
I've never seen someone play that. I've never seen a better player play for in the Premier League with my own eyes than Luis Suarez. Fact.
Suarez, you can't like so. If we're talking about prime Suarez, we're talking about prime Suarez and Lewandowski now.
Suarez, Liverpool 2013 is the best player.
Oh, it's definitely. Even if Suarez was at Barca or not, he's better than Lewandowski right now. He's carrying it up. Yes.
Lewandowski every day of the week.
I might get bombarded for saying that, but Lewandowski, it's only gonna be a yearly thing. It's only gonna be a one-hit wonder, let's say, or maybe 2 years. And Suarez has been at the top of the game, you know, what could be one of the top strikers in the league. Imagine.
Yeah, so I guess the reasoning I brought it up was I look at players like Suarez now and Lewandowski now is both not being the fastest dudes in the world where they can outright just pace past defenders. They play different roles for teams as strikers that makes them fantastic players in their own ways and shows that you don't need to be the fastest player in the world to score goals or to contribute to teams across the board, across the years, and across the leagues. And I think Suarez's play style from the Prem to now, I think differs with age, and I think every player's that way.
Yes.
But doesn't make them less class.
Like I tell everybody, every soccer player and team is good. It's just based on their performance.
All right, we're opening 100K packs. You got to walk out.
The stream's really
No, Ronaldo. Oh, come on. I hate it here. 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 I hate it here.
It was an inform.
I'm colorblind though.
Oh, are you? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you are, aren't you? Yeah.
So is Ronaldo a striker for his gold card?
Yeah.
I hate it here, bro. Imagine if we.
I
Oh,
think-
that's
I
good. That's
think-
good. We didn't get him, bro. That would have sucked if we got him when we have his 98. Oh, we got a Marquinhos behind him. Nice.
What does it look like if you looked at the flag, like the red and green, what does it look like? Just
So this is how I go off things. So I know a lot of flags based on just knowing a lot of countries, and like the design of their flag, I can like narrow it down. But here's like a perfect example. If I look at I think it's the Italian flag versus, is it Ivory Coast where they share similar colors?
Irish, and if you look at
Irish too. I struggle with those, but the way I learn it is by players. Like I know what a Italian player looks like generally compared to a Ireland player, and I know like the caliber card, so I'm able to do a lot of those things. But if you look at someone like Hintiger, who is from Austria, I might get that card confused with, I think the country's Hungary, potentially.
it's Austria.
Austria? Okay. Like, things like that who have similar flags. Alright. We have the last 100k back here. We're going to open this up, dudes. We're going to talk for a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to end the stream. So, let's see what we get here. Come on, come on. Then I'll deal with, like, making duplicates if we get duplicates off a stream. Oh! Another walkout. It's a Spanish CDM. Is that Busquets? Yeah, that's good fodder.
Oh,
Oh, he's not an 8. I keep thinking he's 89, bro. He's 87. I hate it here. All right, no, sorry. What were we talking about before I opened these? Because we were having a conversation that I just completely blocked out.
I can't remember. I think Tommy's bottled it though. Tommy, you bottled it. Get in here. I think the other dude left.
Yeah, I heard someone leaving. I didn't know what's going on.
Tommy said he was downloading Discord. But
Okay.
I don't think he is, 'cause he's not joined.
I probably will be leaving Discord in a couple minutes, but you guys, like, if you guys ever want to chill in Discord and talk, y'all are more than welcome to hang in here. The way I typically view Discord, or at least the way I go about it, a couple times a day look through the chat just because there's so much chat. I can't do it all the time. However, if I see people chilling in Discord, like if you're in the general voice, I typically come in and say like hi quick. So just so you know, if you guys ever just want to chill in a Discord, a lot of people join off of that. So keep that in mind. Okay, so can we start crafting? We have Fernando and we have Ali. Can we start crafting the, what are the two ratings for the SBC today? It's an 84 team and it's a 85. Let's see if we can craft the 85 team. League 1, Team of the Week player. Cheeky little Kaylor Navas. We'll throw him into the Nani SBC. Dude, I'm so happy we got Isaac. But I wish he was Swedish right wing, because that would have fit perfectly into our squad. Okay, so we could do the Kostic inform potentially. Got Parejo. Throw the Kostic inform in. We might do like an 84 rated inform, but we'll see what we got to work with. We got Elvedi. Could do Elvedi.
Oh, this chat is so funny.
I love chat so much, but it's so... Dude, it's so hard when you don't hear people's like tone of voice and you just hear a conversation through reading chat. Like, I have no idea how people are feeling. Sometimes some dudes will be legit pissed in chat, but I think they'll be like joking and I'll like say something that'll piss them off. I have no idea. Or you guys will say something that's generally just a question. Like today, for example, Mart, I said that since we're waiting for more people to join, I'd start opening packs once we hit 10 likes. And he's like, why do we have to hit 10 likes for you to start opening packs? And he just asked it as a general question, but like I've been pissed today for many different reasons, but I saw that comment and something like just ignited in me where I'm like, you know what, Mark? My anger's coming off at you, bro. I'm like, why not? Why not? I made the packs. If I decide I want to wait till we hit 10 likes to open them, so be it. And he's like, no, I'm not disagreeing with your ability to open them. I'm just asking why. I'm like, if you have your own channel, you can decide yours. Have you packed a future star? Yes, we got the 86 Isaac.
Two kids are debating where John Terry played. Yeah, he played for West Ham, by the way.
In many women's bedrooms, that's where he played the best of his career.
Wayne Bridges' wife. He played
Too soon.
People were saying how Quincy Promes was going to get a future star. He's 28 years old. I don't think he's going to get a future star.
What is the age cutoff? 23 for future star, or?
Yeah, the younger, the more chance you have.
Yeah, that makes sense. Future, basically the next slot down is who we packed. I wanted to pack the right winger, though. We'll get him eventually. Quincy Promes is accused of murder. Is he actually?
Yeah, he stabbed his cousin.
Wait, what?
Like, a couple months back, I'm pretty sure.
Bro, what?
I mean, does he play at the moment or not? Or is he just, like, on bail or something? I know he stabbed his, like, cousin or someone like that.
Why am I just hearing about this for the first time? What the heck?
Yeah, Ajax to sign Idrissi as Promes replacement because he stabbed someone.
The only future star he is having is maybe prison. Hey, he'll be like Ronaldinho. He'll just carry the prison team. Did you hear that Onana? I heard something about Onana. I don't know what he did.
Oh, he doped. He took steroids.
Onana did?
Yeah.
Good
his
for
excuse was,
good for him. Good for him.
His excuse was his wife had like a paracetamol and he took it. I don't think they wouldn't ban you for 12 months if you took paracetamol. Or he thought it was paracetamol. So he took it, and it was in his wife's thingy, and it was like something to lose weight. It was a drug to lose weight, so they banned him for 12 months.
Oh, speaking about steroids / weight loss or stuff, did you see Goretzka's transformation?
Yeah, that's what Bayern Munich does to you.
Goretzka went from like average looking to just
skinny to like
absolute savage within. It was like within It was within quarantine. It wasn't even like a year. It was within months.
There's like I saw this meme. It was like Sane when he goes to Bayern. I think it was who was it?
Performance. A lot of athletes take certain. I'm gonna break the ice for a lot of people if you don't know. Almost every pro sport in the world, there is banned drugs, and there's always a cycle of drugs that either are on the fence of being banned, and or drugs that everyone kind of takes, and it's whether you catch them or not. Because of a lot of athletes, more than you probably think, are on drugs. You just don't realize it. That's the issue.
Do you remember Mamadou Sakho?
Yes. He got huge.
He was in the Liverpool team. He was like Liverpool's best centre back, but I mean, he was bad because the Liverpool team were terrible back then. But he never played again after he got found out. I think Onana will never play for Ajax ever again. It'll be hard to sell him, but they'll sell him, and because he was gonna probably get a move to like a big top 6 team in the Premier League, but now probably won't. So rest in peace his career.
Yeah, it's always sad when you see it happen, but with a lot of players,
it is his fault. You're not supposed to do it.
Yeah, no. I'm not taking any blame off the players. It's their choice whether or not they want to do it. I think there are a lot of people who, if you're on the fence of whether or not you'll be able to make a team, or if you're going to be between a decent player, a good player, or a great player, I think a lot of people see drugs as a fantastic way of achieving that. Especially so, LeBron James, this is the one that's talked about the most in America. Whether or not LeBron James is on drugs and or if he is, what he's taking, because he is getting better with age and his body's not shutting down. Like, he's able, like, most people his age would be getting injuries or not being able to play as much as he is, and he just keeps stepping it up and up and up. So whatever the performance enhancers he may or may not be taking, I think is one of those things where, I don't know how you guys feel. If we're paying athletes millions on millions and millions of dollars to perform, screw it. I say put everyone, if they want, on performance enhancers. F it. If pro athletes are going to do it, have everyone do it. The only issue with that is then you're forcing people to kind of have to compete against that. If they're against taking it, that's the issue. But, like, the amount, it's one of those sticky areas. It's like the amount you demand of some players physically cannot handle it. Like, what do you do? Like, that's one of the shitty things. It's like, you look at the cyclists, like pro cyclists across the world, a majority of them are on something because they literally bike for over half their life. He spends millions every year on recovery. And people who have addictions, that's a whole nother topic in and of itself. That's tragic for a whole nother reason.
Cardi stole his best teammate and his best friend's wife, children, and now has a tattoo of that teammate's children on his hand. Oh yeah, that's Maxi Rodriguez. Well, I don't know why would you do that? Such a scumbag, but that's funny. There was also a player, I don't know, I can't remember what his name was, but he was a Sunday League player and he played in like Africa or wherever, and some guy prank called the owner of like Southampton, and they said we should sign this guy. He's like the next coming to George Weah, and then Southampton signed him, and then he was obviously rubbish because he was a Sunday League player, and he got brought on. He like did a trial. He was terrible, but so they put him on the bench for a game in the Premier League. He had a chance at a sitter. He bottled it. And then they like got terminated whatever like contract he was on, and he never played again. And they like couldn't find him. And then he was trying to make out like he was like professional and good enough to play in the Premier League, and he was just like some random dude. He was dreadful. I think it was a Matt HD Gamer video he made.
Can we talk about how KSI made like Akinfenwa's career, but also like wrecked it at the same time?
On Heskey.
Like, he literally hyped both of them up to the point where it's like, people didn't really know about him outside of England, but once people knew, they viewed him as a meme rather than the player themselves. And you can never live up to a meme, no matter what. It's impossible.
KSI's old videos are just so AIDS.
Oh, there's no way KSI would be able to make those videos nowadays with cancel culture. Absolutely no way. The whole premise of Heskey time. Oh my gosh. You cannot think of a more like... When I think of like FIFA from like 2012 to 2013 in terms of the content, when KSI was making videos and like the sidemen were getting together and making content, and there's IRL stuff, people were now reacting with actual athletes, that was such a great time. Where the hell is... Oh, I have Fernando right there. I'm like, where is he?
Does anyone in chat know what the guy's name is who like played for Southampton? He was a Sunday League player. I don't remember what his name was. Let me type up on Google.
Yeah, I'm not sure myself.
Anyway, I'm gonna go now, bro.
Alright, see you, man. Thanks for stopping by.
It was a good stream, so I'm gonna go get some food. But in a bit, bro.
Alright, see you, man. Alright, chat. Let's see if we can get one more chem on this. There we go. So we get rid of both our duplicates. Sweet. All right, bring it back. All right, dudes, we're going to end up the stream right now. We're going to be live tomorrow at 8 a.m. Central Time. For you UK people, that's going to be 2 in the afternoon. I will start the countdown timer sometime tonight so you guys can see it when you wake up. I'll be posting in Discord as well. We'll be doing 4 to 6 hours tomorrow, somewhere in that range. It'll be 8, and then for me, that's 4 hours of new content at noon. So we'll do those 4 hours for sure. If we get repeatable SBCs by then, we'll do more repeatable SBCs. If not, we'll call it a day. But I'll have some more silver packs and some more League SBC packs made. Try to get another 100k, some 50k packs. And yeah, we will finish up this SBC tomorrow because we have the fodder for it. Yeah, hopefully we keep getting fodder, man. This was fun. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you guys like the Discord idea, what I'm thinking is, since we have so many people who are enthusiastic about the sport and would love to talk about it, maybe we come up with some, I don't know, maybe like start using the Discord more in terms of topics. Like, hey, if you guys in chat right now are talking about a certain thing, because something I've noticed, like for example today, the amount of people trying to talk in the same time in chat about the same topic but differently, trying to get points across, it was very hard to understand where people are coming from. If everyone has Discord though, what I would recommend is, if you guys are able to, if you guys are talking in chat or you guys are getting to a point where it's getting heated a little bit, maybe move that over to Discord so you can just talk it out and hear each other more clearly. Because chat, it's impossible to have a conversation. I'm sorry. It just is. And then me reading your guys' conversation makes it even harder. Shizenko is no longer playing for City because his girlfriend mocked Guardiola's tactics and he had to apologize to the City team. Oh, rip. He's on the transfer list now. His girlfriend ruined his career. Hey. Bro, that's why I don't have a girlfriend, man. They ruin your career. Mario Judah survived as a meme and got away with it. Ali Dia. Judah got cheated on. Rip. Homie's down bad. With all the CDM, well, Mumbo, it's 3 a.m. I'm going to pass out. See you, bud. Thanks for the great stream. Really enjoyed it. Appreciate you guys. Are there polls on Discord? I think there are. I can talk with the mods to see if they can look into getting more stuff added. We're in the process right now of trying to do stuff with the Discord, add more like emotes and stuff in there. With the stream, we're trying to obviously add channel points and stuff, but we're hitting a little bit of a roadblock. So, yeah, we're going to try to work that stuff up. Again, I'm probably going to be live on Twitch tonight playing some Minecraft if you guys want to stop by. Not a guarantee that we're going to live stream, but if I do, I will put it in the Discord. So, if you want to see that, keep that in mind. But besides that, dudes, I'm going to head out. Thank you for chilling. Fun stream today. Hopefully we can pack some crazy. Let's end with this pack, though. Oh, guess not. I feel bad just quick selling players, but we have nothing to put them in. Here we go. Last one. Last pack. This is tradable. And nothing. All right.